Alright, here we go. We're gonna show you how to make a dice roll happen on your microbit real fast. It's pretty simple, but there are a couple things I want to show you. So let's get started. Here we go. Back over here, I've already opened the development editor here for microbit, and you can see I already have something set up so that when I shake this, I get a random number here, okay? And for each of these possibilities, I will display the number. So you can see it's an else if condition, so that if it's this, blibbity blobbity, you get 6. If it's something else, you get a 5, 4, 3, 2, and then else 1. So you're going to notice that there are numbers here, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we are showing the 6 on the 5. Okay, well, remember, there's this else at the bottom, okay? So that's your 1. So you actually start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You actually start up here, but... So if you shake it, shake, you get a random number. 2. Shake. 5. You'd shake it like this. Maybe. Looks like it's doing it. I don't know what's going on. Shake. 3. Shake. Okay, you get the picture. So how did I do this? All right. So number 1, I'm going to do this exact same thing here. So first of all, you do not need the forever loop. You do not need the on start loop, because this is only happening when you shake it. Now, could you do a different condition? Yeah, sure. You could do on button. When button A is pressed, you do this, okay? So it's up to you. If you want this to be stationary, you could have a button for player 1, button for player 2 if you wanted. It's all up to you. So you would have to have 2 sets. You would have a set like this, where it would, instead of on shake, you would have button B. Okay, so we have that. Now what we need to do is set a variable. Now mine's already titled, okay, roll, but if we wanted to make a new variable, we could call it whatever, shake the dice, right? Shake the dice. Okay. So now we have that, so we want to set shake the dice to pick that random number. See that? So picking a random number is actually a math item that we can see. So it's somewhere in here, pick random. So we take that, we drop that in there. Now, if you wanted to get really crazy, you don't have to have 6 as your total numbers of options. You could do 10. But if you're doing something like that, you need to have 10 options here. Otherwise, it'll just scroll through the 6 that you see here. Okay. Now, we need an if-else conditional here. And instead of true, we don't want that. All right. We want like an equal to. So let's see if we can find that. This looks pretty good. So if you're, and remember I just changed our variable from roll to shake the dice, we want if shake the dice equals, we're going to change this to 5, then, and then this is where you can see that we show this, and I'm going to copy and paste if shake the dice equal 5, variable, we show the 6. Okay? And now we want an else if. Whoops, did the minus, right? So we add 1. Okay? And we can simply copy this one, paste it in, but we just have to remember that we are changing this to 4. Now, let me show you what it would look like if we didn't have the 5 LEDs here. So I'll put the LED screen in, and I'm going to go boom, 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 boom. 5, 6, 5, and then so on and so forth. And you will eventually get down to the else, and there you would have just the 1. Okay? So that is how you do this. And you would go through each number, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then this one you leave, okay, because it's else. So we can shake it, and you'll get a random number. But now if you press A, it'll eventually go to 5 or 6, but it'll more or less go to 1. Okay? So, it's kind of a unlucky thing there for player A there. Why is that? Well, it's picking a random number between 0 and 6, and we haven't declared anything for the numbers, what is it, 4, 3, or 2, so they're never going to roll a 4, 3, or 2. Now, that's too bad. It's just never going to show up. Okay, so now you would save it, download it. Saving it will just download it as the hex file, then you drag your hex file over to your microbit, and you're done. Very simple, very beginner. Now you could add things. You could add things into these else-if statements. So it's up to you. All right, have fun with it. Get creative. See you next time.